Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Tech and Prep. Today I'm going to be going over some food preps that I have, specifically freeze-dried food. I got into this quite a while ago, and I'd probably say about 15-20 years ago. And back then we did Mylar bags, oxygen absorbers, and we did kind of the beans and the rice and, stuff like that. And I've expanded over the years, and I've bought into some other things. You'll see here on the screen, there's many options. Some of them are well known, like Augustin Farms or Peak or some other ones. Some of the ones are, in my opinion, on the lower end of the scale, ReadyWise, and some other ones, brands you may see some other channels pushing. I would not eat that. I've tried it, and no thanks. I do have some of it because I fell for that years ago, but essentially that's going to be my barter. So when things happen, I'll be trading the ReadyWise, and I'll be keeping the real food for myself. And I just want to show you some pictures of the stuff that I have. So I really invested quite a bit in Peak Refuel. I really like Peak Refuel. Living in the Rocky Mountain Range, I use it quite a bit for hiking and camping. And this is one tote of it. Here is some my more recent Mylar bags. These are all 1 pounds. Usually these are rice and or oats or something like that. Sometimes pasta, but pasta can kind of tear through these things a little bit easily. Here's another one of those, and I put some instructions in here for cooking them, so you can see this one is mashed potatoes, dried mashed potatoes from April of 24. Here, here is one of my bags of the Peak Refuel. This is kind of I would say this is kind of a go bag. So this has about a week's worth of food in it, and you can see the bites there. This box right here is actually a stove, and I have some fuel pellets in here. And so essentially, if I'm going to go camping or on an extended road trip, I'll throw this in my car or truck, and then I'll be good. I know I'm good for a week because I always have the water, and I always have a fuel source, and I always have ignition. So this right here, I could survive if my car got stuck in a snowbank or got stuck somewhere. I could easily survive for a week with these. And I also have cookie bites too, so that's important. Here's another one. This was actually even more well packed. This one I would take on a long road trip, and you can see how many is in there. This is about 2 weeks worth of food, maybe even more. And then there's the big one. And then here's another one. Let me flip this around. So that's an even bigger one. And just to prove that I have more than just one and I'm moving the food around, oh, there's another one. So here's some fuel pellets here, a road atlas, a water filter, a knife is over there, and some other things too. Yeah, they all three of them, along with some water. So if I had to, worst case scenario, I could grab these 3 bags and water, and I could probably survive by myself for probably a month easily without rationing. Here are some little snippet of my pantry. You'll see I like the Augustin Farm stuff. So I have quite a these are actually double layered there. Down here I have some more Mylar stuff, and just your standard stuff that I go through every once in a while is oats and stock, and gotta have the Chick-fil-A sauce. Here are some of the other more portable ones I have. These are Augustin Farms as well. This one's a NutriStore. These are what I would basically use if I wanted to, like if I was going away for a weekend or something like that. I'd probably grab this 1 week supply. I'm taking a quick road trip this weekend, so I'm going to grab this 72-hour one. I know I'm going to have a couple gallons of water and a bunch of snacks, so if I need to, I'll just throw that one in my car. This one's a bigger one. This is basically, it's kind of hard to see here, but it's all protein. It's all meat. These are all filled with number 10 cans from Augustin Farms. There's probably about 20 cans here, and then below there's about another 20. And that's it for the pictures. So just, I guess, a real quick look. This is just probably about half the food I have. I think if I were to be honest, I probably have about a year of food put back. The only problem I might have is I don't have a year worth of water. I am working on that. I have about 100 gallons on hand, and that's not counting water bobs. I have 2 water bobs, so that's about another 200 gallons there, best circumstances. So I will be going over water later, and I'll be going over more of the food stuff in detail, but I just want to kind of throw this out, put this up, and hope everyone's doing well. See you on the next video.